All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol AAPL, Apple Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I do want to say some things to all my first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to my channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all my subscribers, welcome back, and let's jump into this chart. So, I've been talking about this in every video. I want to speak to all the first-time viewers and even my subscribers that may have overlooked this. 138 is the most pivotal number for the bulls. They need to break through that to reach newer highs and new resistance levels. That's the highest valuation that Apple has ever been. Obviously, valuation wise for the company per stock, right? Before split and after the split, that's the highest it's ever reached. And from that point forward, it has tumbled down. I mean, the bears have dominated this, and every time the bulls try to break through the 50-day moving average, they have a struggle to obviously stay above it. And we can clearly see that effect. It is becoming a trickling effect that continues to happen one time, second time, and the third time's the charm, right? As they say. But right now, what I'm seeing is every time the bulls break through the 50-day moving average quickly, the bears reappear and they bring it down. Bulls appeared, bears reappeared, and this time they brought it down and deeper, and the bulls reappeared. And here we are in this downward trend. Now, apart, from 138, we have the lowest point that the stock has reached, which is about 103 and some change. So that's another important number. That's the lowest point this stock has reached after the split. And if it breaks through that, this will test newer lows and new resistance levels. I mean, we're pretty close to it as the bears reappeared today from this peak and broke through support and brought it down to 106, leveling off at 106.52. So we're going to have to see what there is to expect for tomorrow. So let's go ahead and delete these circles and jump into what this chart has to show us all. Now, 106 is slightly above 103, and at one point 106.12 was one of the lowest points this stock reached. So 106 is an important number. We're slightly above 106.12 at 106.52, but if it breaks through that, this will get closer to newer lows and new support levels. So I'm going to go ahead and put this close to the lowest point before, right, before this actually took off into this bullish run. And we leveled off here at 104.98. That's our support level. Now, our resistance level is way up here. This is the peak of the slight downfall after this bullish run. It's the peak that it reached, and then it leveled off, and then the bears tore this down. So I want to talk about some important things. This closed off at the lowest point that it reached. So that's why we need to use this support that was created here and the one that created this catalyst for the bulls to use as support and take off from there. So closed off at 106.52. Very important. If it breaks through that, this will start to see newer lows. But I want to point out the 50-day moving average. And the 50-day moving average is 110.29. Super important right now for this stock and this ticker symbol. As long as we stay below it, the bears are in control. The moment it gets broken through, the bulls are in control. So it's a very important point of reference to know what side of the chart we're in and what is going on. But right now, the bears are dominating this. They brought it from bullish territory down into bearish territory, and they're pulling further away from the 50-day moving average. And it's slightly rare for the support to be the last price that the stock was in the whole day. It's incredible how the bears came and tore this apart. They came in strong and hefty, and they started to bring this down to newer lows. Either it's people taking profits from riding this up, or fear, or uncertainty, but the bears definitely brought this one down, closing it at 106.52. Now our support level again is 104.98. If 106.52 gets broken through, the next number to pay close attention to is 104.98. If 104.98 gets broken through, I want to emphasize how important it is because of the fact that it's moving further away from the 50-day moving average of 110.29 in a downward direction. And if 104.98 gets broken through, this could be on its way down to its lowest point, which was down here at 103.42. So super important to keep in mind those numbers. But before getting there, 104.98, that gets broken through. We are in bearish territory, and that just means that the bears are continuing to dominate this one in a downward and further support levels and lower levels, right? Further away from the 50-day moving average in a downward direction. Now, the bulls are going to want to break through resistance. Obviously, for them to be able to break through resistance, their first goal is breaking through the 50-day moving average of 110.29. Reason being is that gets them back into bullish territory, and their next goal is to break through resistance to move further away from the 50-day moving average in an upward direction. The bulls need to break through the 50-day moving average to even accomplish this next step, and for the bulls to even have a rally and consider them gaining leverage and starting to work their way up to newer highs and new resistance levels, they need to break through 112.44, turn that into support, and start to break up to newer levels and new resistance levels. So if the bulls accomplish that, they've accomplished two things. They broke through the 50-day moving average, and they were able to break through resistance, moving themselves further away from the 50-day moving average in an upward direction, confirming they're in bullish territory, using it as support so they can start to work their way up to newer highs. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative and it means you well and feel encouraged or inclined to subscribe, please do so. But don't forget to click on the bell by turning on all notifications to not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community. Don't forget to hit the like button and let me know you watched this video. And at the end of this video, there's going to be a pop-up video. I don't know if you guys had the chance to click on it yesterday, but it should be popping up soon. It's a video where I talk about what's been going on with the market and the techniques I've used to go ahead and make profitable trades, right? By maximizing profits and minimizes losses, right? And making strategic moves as the market has been playing out in this direction. It talks about why the market was going up, why the market goes up on certain days, and how the Fed is participating in this with the S&P 500 and strong American-built companies that are benefiting from this, making their stocks go up 30 cents to $2. And it doesn't guarantee you always get that you're always going to get returns, but what it does do, it positions you to go ahead and be well equipped to make your own rational decisions as investors to invest in a certain stock that you feel comfortable in once you've done your due diligence and research. I'm not there to tell you guys to buy, hold, or sell. I'm just there to enlighten and inform you guys on something that a lot of investors are not well informed of, or they are actually overlooking it. And I'm here to enlighten you guys and spread the word so that more people are aware of this and can take advantage of this strategy that I've been using. Again, I'm not telling you guys to buy, hold, or sell. I'm just here to enlighten you guys to maximize profits, minimize losses, and so that we can all learn, grow together, and I'm here to help. So I hope that once that video pops up, click on it. You guys find it helpful and informative, and it means you all well. That's the point, so it can serve you guys to be well equipped and ready for the next trading days, and also as investors make your own rational decisions based off of the information and what you see. So check it out. Don't miss out on it if you haven't already. And thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.